everybody, Sensei Mike here, and I'm here to talk to you about Jiu-Jitsu fighting. Now, the first few episodes we've talked about three-part fighting, which is one of the JJIF rule sets. The other rule set that we have is Contact Jiu-Jitsu, so we're going to talk a little bit about what the rules for that are today. I have my assistant Justin helping me out today. Say hi, Justin.
Hi, everybody.
See, Cody, that's how you do it. Anyway, so I've got Justin here helping me. Come on up, Justin. So in Jiu-Jitsu contact fighting, it is about finishing the fight, right? So unlike the point version where it's about scoring a strike, doing a throw, or doing a submission and getting a point in each of those parts, Contact Jiu-Jitsu is not about that. In Ontario, we use the head impact free version, where we're not actually striking to the head, but anything else goes. So, kicks are allowed at the leg, inside and outside leg kicks. Calf kicks are just fine too, as well as knees to the body. Okay? You can strike as hard as you can into the body, but there's no contact to the head whatsoever. You're not even allowed to throw, kind of faking it or trying to feint the person out, do a jab, do whatever. Everything has to be to the body. Once we grip up, unlike jiu-jitsu fighting, you're still allowed to strike. We can use the gi, we can use our knees, we can kick while we're holding the person, and of course, you can throw and strike. Once we get to the ground, striking is still allowed. You can strike to the body, nothing to the head. Okay? So, the way the match ends is by either a submission, come on up, Justin, or this version of fighting's technical knockout. Okay? So the standard is pretty high, or pretty low for when we actually call a strike or a TKO. So if I hit Justin with a leg kick, and he's like, kind of that's considered a knockdown. If I stop fighting, or with whatever I'm doing, if he's gripping up with me, and I nail him at the knee, and he's like, and he crumples or bends over, takes a knee, that's going to be a knockdown for me. 2 knockdowns in the fight is over. To be a knockdown, it takes 3 seconds, but less than 5 seconds. If I hit him with a strike, and he falls, or stops, or whatever, and he doesn't get back up in 5 seconds, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's done. Okay? If he gets up at 3, it's a knockdown. If I do that twice, that's going to be the end of the match. Okay? As well, if you score a submission, that's the end of the match. Hold downs do not count. Positions do not count. There's no points for passing guard or taking back or anything like that. It's strictly submission or technical knockdowns. Either one of those, you win the match. Now, one of the things to remember is that I don't have to try and throw. In jiu-jitsu fighting, when we grip up, I have to try and do a throw. Can't pull guard, can't just shoot the legs. With this style of fighting, you can do whatever you want to try and end that match and get to the submission or get to the strike and knock him out with that. So that's a little bit of a crash course on jiu-jitsu fighting, full contact version. If the match doesn't end by a knockdown or a submission or a TKO, then it goes to the judges. The judges will count and weigh it based on the number of significant strikes. So for example, if I hit Justin with a leg kick, strike him in there, and each one of those was a good solid shot that stopped him doing what he was doing, so he grips at me, Bam, he lets go. Guess what? That's a significant strike. It didn't knock him down. It didn't make him give him a 3 count, but it was significant enough that as the judges, they went, oh, that's a good shot. Okay? And they'll keep track of that, and they would make the decision based on dominance within the fight. So, if you found that interesting and you want to learn more about full contact jiu-jitsu or contact jiu-jitsu, please like and subscribe below and follow along, because we're going to do some tips of the week for contact jiu-jitsu as well as jiu-jitsu fighting, the point version. So, thanks everyone.